Hello everybody, this is AfterLyfeGamer here, doing an unboxing of my 24-day Advocare challenge. So, I've already cut the box just for easy opening, but I realize I'm going to be doing this with one hand, so give me one moment. Okay, this is the complete kit unboxed. This is everything that will be included within your 24-day challenge. Okay. Got a booklet here. And I'm going to go ahead and go in one by one with you and start with an explanation of everything. So let's go ahead and start with the Spark. In your 24-day challenge, you get 2 boxes of Spark, which is essentially a energy drink you mix with water. It's sugar-free, so you don't have to worry about that. Anyway, you get 2 boxes, flavors of your choice. They got flavors grape, orange, fruit punch, watermelon, which, that's just a personal opinion if you like it. But anyway, that's what you get. And essentially they help with focusing, clearing out the cobwebs, and kind of like a cup of coffee, but a little bit better for you. And I do believe you get, by my count, 2 for each day. I don't know, I could be wrong. Anyway, let's continue on. I just got them my 2 favorite flavors, or at least, well, one of them. The orange one is my favorite flavor, and I hear the grape one's pretty good. Normally I get fruit punch, and I feel as though I should say, I have done this before. This is my 3rd time doing this. And I'm actually super pumped. So, I'll get these out of the way. Next we have our, Omegaplex, which is essentially your omega-3s, which is a fish oil. As you can see, let me see if I can focus it a little more. I made it worse. Made it better. There we go. Essentially, it's good for your heart, good for your cholesterol, and everything like that. Still sealed. You get 90 of those. And by my count, I think it's like 2 per day or something like that. But I do believe this will last you beyond your 24 days. Okay. Next we have our Herbal Cleanse tablets. These are essentially your, I don't really know how to say this. It's essentially your vitamins for the day. It will, if you have, like a real problem with like eating well and things like that, and it's essentially, this is going to prepare your body for proper nutrition intake and stuff like that. So, if that's a problem you have, it's going to get all that shit out of your system, pretty much. Both figuratively and, I do believe, quite literally. Okay. And this is going to help you get the most out of the food you're going to be eating with your, while you're on the challenge. And it's important to note that you stay extremely strict. It says be on 80% of the time, but let's not cut corners, and let's be on 100% of the time. Okay? In addition to the cleanse tablets, we have our probiotic restore. You take those in the morning. It's essentially gets you ready for your day. Okay? That over there. What else we got? Ooh, my favorite, and this is my favorite part of the whole package, meal replacement shakes. Now, I have a very bad problem with eating all 3 square meals a day. Luckily, these kind of really take the place of that. I don't eat breakfast. I people say, well, you could just wake up earlier. I don't want to. I find it a lot easier to just kind of drink this on my way to work. It's quick. It's actually really good. I actually really like these. They come in 3 flavors. You got your chocolate, you got your vanilla, and you got your berry. Vanilla, I tried on my last 24-day challenge. Wasn't a big fan. Was kind of tough getting through those. So that kind of, in a weird way, forced me to eat the standard 3 square meals a day. But these are more preferable, and it's a lot easier for me to do these. Essentially, what you want to do is you want to mix it with cold water. Get one of those shaker bottles, with the little shaker ball in it. So, you don't get any, sediments and junk like that. It's really, really good, guys. I really like these. These are good. The only downer is you don't get to start drinking these until after your 10-day cleanse. As you can see, it only comes with 14 pouches. And this is a 24-day cleanse, so your first 10 days you don't get to have any of these. Which is fine. What you want to do during your cleanse is just what it says. It's a cleanse. You want to eat right. You want to... Essentially, the first 10 days are the strictest you're going to have to be with yourself. Not to say the other 14 aren't, but I've seen people fall off. And they are out a lot of money. Because it is worth noting that this whole entire kit is $200, give or take a couple extra bucks for shipping. But guys, it is so worth it. I have gotten results every single time. I stand by the product. Advocare is probably one of my favorite companies for dieting and things like that. Unfortunately, the last couple times I really got out of it and I got lazy and stuff like that, but I really want to stick with it this time. And I think, having a lot of people back me up and everything will hold me to the mark this time. So, fingers crossed, guys. I really, really, really want this to work, so. Alrighty. Anyway, that's it for the meal replacement shake, so let's go put that back there. Next, we have our MNSC. Okay. It's a metabolic nutrition system. It's essentially sort of the same as your herbal cleanse, essentially, but it's for the last 14 days. Okay. Generally, a lot of people, when they order these, they start with the MNS3. But me, I have a small problem with appetite control and things like that. Essentially telling your body, eat when you are... Eat enough to be fueled, not eat to where you are full. You never want to do that. So I ordered the MNSC, which is going to help me with appetite control. This is my first time on this one. Normally I ordered the MNS3. It's good, but I want to do these. So I will let you know how these ones go. This is my first time on these. My trainer said it, it was a lot of... This one should be pretty helpful with me. Okay. And it should be worth noting also that I am not looking at these in any particular order, the way that you're going to be taking them, necessarily. Okay. And those are those. And lastly, my least favorite of the whole thing. There's, not that bad, but it's not that great either. Is our Advocare fiber drink. It's a dietary supplement. You mix it with water. You drink it in the morning, and it does exactly what it says it's going to do. It's going to fill you with some fiber, which means you are going to be expelling a lot of badness out of you. It's not fun. And not just that. That's not the only part that I don't like. It's also the taste. It's, I'm not going to lie to you guys, this stuff tastes fucking awful. It's essentially like if you just knocked back a whole thing of really thick oatmeal down your throat. It makes you gag because you gotta drink it fast, but you can't drink it too fast because it's too thick. But, if you let it sit too long, it turns into kind of like a rubbery jello thing, and I don't like that. But I've gotten used to it. Hopefully the third time I won't throw up immediately upon drinking it. So it's just not good. I mean, don't waste your money. Knock it back. Just get it back. It really helps. It's awful. So just be prepared for that if it's your first time. Try and do it by a sink. That's where I did it. Alright. And that is that is your kit right there. The whole shebang right there. Now, the good people over at Advocare, they also hand you this 24-day challenge daily guide. Now, if this seems overwhelming to you, obviously, they're not going to leave you hanging. So we got our little guide here. And essentially, they're going to give you a more in-depth, look on what everything is and everything like that. Because I'm not qualified to tell you exactly what everything does. Obviously, you're going to probably want to consult a doctor before you do any of this. But, we got recommendations, food portion sizes. That really does help. Because this can be pretty scary for a lot of people when they first start out. And, they're not super sure what's going to go on. But essentially, we got our cleanse phase. And essentially, day 1, here's your routine. 30 minutes before you eat breakfast, you're going to take that Advocare Spark. Okay. After that, you're going to do some Probiotic Restore, which is in your Herbal Cleanse. And optional, in addition to having the 24-day challenge, if you are mostly into bodybuilding, muscle, and stuff like that, not only does this thing help you lose weight, as far as, fat goes, but it can also kill some of your muscle mass, too. So I've heard, or so they've heard as well. But, you want to take that catalyst. I do believe that helps you retain muscle mass, stuff like that. Breakfast, you got your fiber water, protein, complex carb. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can do the meal replacement shake then. I prefer to do it on the back 14 because you only get 14 pouches and you got 24 days. So I would say in your first 10 days, do try to be on eating breakfast and stuff like that. You got your lunch for protein. 30 minutes for a snack. You want to do another thing. Essentially, you're going to be knocking back 2 Advocare Sparks a day. Also, it is worth mentioning that these Sparks, not only do they come in the stick packs or anything like that, but they also come in like those giant tubs where you scoop the powder in. If you really do find yourself liking those a lot. We got for dinner your Omegaplex, which is... You want to do those right before dinner. Eat some protein, some chicken perhaps, broccoli, complex carb, potato, and I think they have a whole list of complex... Oh, what are you doing? Focus. Focus? No? You're going to be a dick right now. Okay. Give me 1 second. Alright, for whatever reason, my camera went out of focus. Anyway, essentially, that's what you want to be doing. Just follow this to a T and you'll be golden. Alright, well, thank you for joining me on my little unboxing of my Advocare. I will be back with you guys in about, I guess 24 days. And I will do a follow-up video letting you guys know how it went. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in about a month. Alright, later.